Alright, this is my 5th time attempting to record this for y'all, man. But apparently, these people really don't want y'all to get the truth. They didn't shut down one of my modems. I put another modem in. Now they didn't shut down all my phone lines. But I'm still coming back to get this truth for you because I went from AT&T to Cricket in 20 seconds. So I'm not worried. We still coming. Title 22 CFR 9.1 through 93.2 states that the Department of State has to be notified of any suit and in turn has to notify the United States citizen of said suit. So before they can even come after you with a lawsuit, they have to notify the Department of State. And then the Department of State got to notify you. Then they have to go through another procedure to bring you into court. Title 28 U.S.C. 1330 states that the United States District Court has to grant permission for the suit to be pursued once the court has been supplied sufficient proof that the United States citizen is actually a corporate entity. So then when they contact the Department of State, they got to contact you. Then they got to go through the federal court and they have to provide in the federal court before a federal jury that you are a corporation, like Walmart, Kmart, Sears. Title 28 U.S.C. 1608, I have absolute immunity as a corporation. July 27, 1868, 15 Statutes at Large, Chapter 249, Section 1, Acts concerning American citizens in a foreign state. Expiration is what is broken when jurisdiction is demanded, and it's not met with an answer. Once you go into court and say, I would like to state for the record, can you provide me that you have adequate proof from the Department of State and from the federal court that you have stepped inside of a federal court in front of a federal jury and provided them with the adequate proof that I'm a corporation, and they won't have it. That's why they said it will not be met with an answer, because they can't answer to it. Now they know that you know they're committing fraud, and the only thing they're going to do is get you out the courtroom. Under the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 12b-6, the prosecution has failed to provide adequate proof that the parties involved in this situation are actually corporate entities. I have provided ample proof that the prosecution and other agents are actually corporations. 1950, 81st Congress investigated the Lawyers Guild and determined that the Bar Association is founded and ran by communists under definition. Thus, any elected official that is a member of the bar will only be loyal to the bar and not the people. And under the Constitution is we are the people. But under the Bar Association, which all the judges, lawyers, the prosecuting attorneys, and the clerks and everybody in the court system are loyal to, the bar, they're loyal to the bar, not the people. So they're committing perjury. The penalty of perjury is death. Supremacy Clause, Article 6, Clause 2. All debts contracted and engagements entered into before the adoption of this Constitution shall be as valid against the United States under this Constitution as under the Confederation. This Constitution and the laws of the United States shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the land. And the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. The senators and the representatives before mentioned and the members of the several state legislatures and all executive and judicial officers both of the United States and of the several states shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution of the Republic of 1787. But no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. Civil means contract in Latin. The Uniform Commercial Code encompasses contract law, and it's an international treaty, and the treaty has not been broken. The U.S. Constitution encompasses the UCC. See, we are actually dealing with laws of the Bible. The UCC codes, the Constitution of the Republic of 1787, they all come out the Bible. That's why they don't let you keep the Constitution in America, because happy is he who keepeth the law. So they take the Constitution away from you by taking your sovereignty and declaring you a citizen. Definition of citizen in the Black's Law Dictionary is one who can't escape debt. And you wonder why we have it so hard. And you wonder why they're not citizens. They're under the FSIA, Foreign Sovereign Immunities Act, because they're foreigners. So they have sovereignty over you. And sovereignty means to be self-governed, to rule as a king and have the power and authority. That's why they exercise perfect power and authority over you, and they're not even U.S. citizens. And they're not even backed up by the Constitution. They're foreigners and they're immigrants, and they got to go home. where they took the oath to, and that's the United Nations. People, get smart, be intelligent, be wise, and don't get trampled on. Stop all this fraud going on in the court. Stop having these people harassing you day by day under laws that are not even laws. They don't even call them laws. They call them statutes, ordinances, and codes, which is contrary to the United States Constitution of the Republic of 1787. Shalom.